Hey, good afternoon and welcome back to another Freestyle Friday sessions. My name is Sean and today's topic is going to be about communication, and not so much as improving your communication skills or establishing effective communication within the work center, but communicating and sharing your story and the power of sharing your story, because believe me, sharing your story will inspire others. And we spoke last Friday about inspiration, right? Being an influential leadership and inspiring others, and how to do that. We were talking about building a relationship, and how to build a relationship. You need to have connection within your work center, connection within your people and your staff. And what better way than to connect with them than to, one, share your story, and two, have them share yours, or no, have them share theirs. But what that's going to do is, I would like to sum it up into 6 things of why I would encourage you and challenge you to not only share your story, but encourage and challenge others to be open to share theirs. Okay, so number 1, your story is unique. Whether you believe so or not, I'm telling you it is. It has the power to inspire others, one way, shape, or form. Believe me, whether you had a cushy childhood, no challenges, no whatever, there is a victory in there. There is a challenge in there. We just need to dig that out and find how we can communicate that, right? So communicate your story because it's unique, and listen to others communicate theirs because it makes them unique in who they are. Okay, number 2, it establishes trust because I'm willing to open up to you. I'm willing to show you a little bit about who I am as an individual, maybe some challenges that I faced in my past, or maybe some victories that I faced within my past as well. But it's going to establish that trust in the work center. Likewise, if you share yours, it's going to establish trust with an individual you're communicating it with. Piggybacking a little bit off of that, number 3, it creates transparency because I am being transparent with you. It will then align with that trust foundation being built with that community like-minded mindset, in that environment that is cohesive for teamwork and that overall connection that you're trying to aim for, right? So transparency and trust kind of go hand in hand. You're being vulnerable to open up to them and share with them some of those things. Likewise, they do the same. Number 4, I mentioned that it will help others and it will inspire others. If I know that I've having a hard time in a relationship or my marriage, I'm going to go to someone who has communicated to me some of their victories within their marriage and what made them so successful. Communicate, hey, what's the keys to success? You've been married for 20 years. How do you do it? How did you do it? And work with that and have that connection with your personnel, where they're willing to come to you with those things. Likewise, it's going to help you be able to help others because they shared their stories. So now you can use what we spoke about last Friday about individualized consideration. You're unique, and I can mold my leadership style to your unique capabilities and attributes and personalities, and I can really find ways to light that fire up under you and have you motivated. Or we can have that personal conversation, and I can get to know you on a personal level, and I can use what you're able to tell me and what you're willing to tell me to my advantage in communicating with you down the road. Okay, so it helps leaders lead their personnel as much as it can help others aspire to get through a challenge and or keep the momentum moving on a victory. Number 5, if you're not comfortable with sharing your story, I would challenge you to, because it will help you find your voice, and it allows you to find your voice through communicating your story. And this kind of couples with number 6, which is outlines and reaffirms your values. By finding your voice and communicating your story to others, your leader will most likely be able to pick out, or the individual you're sharing it with will most likely be able to identify values that you have in your life, whether that be connection, communication, family, loved ones, those values that you hold near and dear to your heart and what make you who you are. Likewise, if I share with you my story, you should be able to identify those. So I challenge the leaders to pick up on those, to understand their troops, to understand their personnel, and what makes them who they are. So again, those 6 things: your story is unique, it establishes trust through transparency, it can help others, You will help find your own voice individually, as well as outline and reaffirm your values that you so believe in and move forward on. So if our end goal is connection, make sure you're authentic, please, with your story. Have that authenticity with each other, and have that transparency, that trust. But ultimately, this is going to bring that flight or that section to that next level of community and connectionness, because you're establishing these great things, guys. So I hope you enjoy. Again, I will share my story next Friday. If you want to share yours, let me know in the comment section down below. We can face chat or talk to each other. But again, please, I challenge you and I encourage you all to share your story, the added benefits that it has on your section and you as an individual. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you like this content, again, comment, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell so you get all the latest notifications when I drop another Freestyle Friday session. Thank you guys again. Enjoy your long weekend, and I love you. Take care.